So as you can see, I finished drawing out my design. What I'm going to do now is introduce color into this. So I've got to think about, just as much as I thought about where my shapes are being placed, what colors am I going to use, where am I going to place those? So I'm not going to sit here like coloring in every circle with these markers, especially considering the fact that, well, this is a pretty big piece, so this would take a lot of time to do all that by hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose a certain color scheme, and I think I'm going to lean towards using cool colors. So what I will do is I'm going to trace along the pencil line with my marker. So I want that to hide the pencil line, but I also want it to add some color into the piece. So I'm thinking about, well, where else can I use this color? So I'm going to repeat some blue over here. And if you notice, I'm not quite filling it in all the way, not quite going all the way around. So what I'm going to do before this has time to dry, I'm going to use the marker as paint. So I'm cleaning out a brush. You can hear me doing that. I ran it over the side of the bucket 2 times. I'm going to touch this to the blue, and you can see how it activates that. It's turning it into paint, and I'm pulling that around. So last year in 4th grade, in some of our lessons, we talked about blending. So that's a technique we definitely know how to use. So I'm going to do that as well over here, blending that. Trying to get rid of that edge where the blue stops and starts. I'm pulling that so it turns into paint. And be careful not to wear a hole through your painting. Sometimes if it's not fading away, while it's wet, you can actually put some of that marker on there, using it almost like a paintbrush. And since it's wet, it's nice it doesn't dry up on you quickly, and then you can pull that further in to get more color. So I'm going to be applying color to the whole composition. But again, I want to choose a certain color scheme. So for me, I'm going to stick with cool colors. So blues, purples, greens. The nice thing is I'll get a wide variety of those because of how I'm using the markers with the water and the paintbrush. So now I'm going to introduce some green into here. So I'm going to continue working on mine. You guys are going to continue working on yours. I look forward to see what you finish.